5 songs on which Jeff Beck did not work. As you are no doubt aware, famous guitarist Jeff Beck passed away. I don't want to repeat everything that has been said about his life and music, even in this newspaper. Instead, I'd like to broaden my horizons outside his music. Beck, the famous guitarist, appears on scores of tracks by various musicians. That doesn't surprise me in the least. If you're a musician in need of a guitar solo and you know Jeff Beck is known to play guitar on other people's songs, why wouldn't you ask? Here are 5 artists that did just that, as well as the results of their collaborations. Private Dancer was planned to be a Dire Straits song at first. Frontman Mark Knopfler penned it, and the band recorded it, but Knopfler correctly concluded that it wouldn't work with a male singer. The song was removed from the CD, and Tina Turner covered it a few years later. Turner was unable to use the previously recorded instrumentals on her version of the song due to a legal issue, so she re-recorded it with the majority of Dire Straits. The only differences were that drummer Pick Withers and guitarist Mark Knopfler were unavailable. Terry Williams, the new Dire Straits drummer, took over for Withers, but who could replace Knopfler's incredible guitar work? Jeff Beck is a musician. Jeff Beck is the answer. Some even consider it an upgrade. When I informed people about these songs after Beck died, most of them stopped believing me. But indeed, Jeff Beck performed lead guitar on Blaze of Glory, including the main riff that instantly came to mind when you read the title. Blaze of Glory, written for Young Guns 2, received an Academy Award nomination. Technically, the songwriter receives the Academy Prize for Best Original Song, but I'm going to ignore technicalities like the rules of the award and declare Beck was nominated for an Oscar. Of course, Randy Jackson, the American Idol contestant who played bass on the song, was nominated for an Oscar as well. I'm cheating a little on this one because Beck didn't play on Superstition, but he did co-write it, which makes it even more incredible. According to the narrative, Jeff Beck was a big Stevie Wonder admirer, and volunteered to attend the Talking Book recording sessions in exchange for Wonder creating a song for Beck, a terrific deal for both sides. Beck came up with the beginning beat between sessions, and Wonder instructed him to keep playing so he could improvise on top of it. That impromptu jam session was transformed into a demo the next day, and became Superstition. We've gotten to the point in the list when the songs aren't enormous hit singles, but rather tracks Beck played on that I enjoy. Chrissie Hynde is a guitar prodigy, to say the least. But, because Jeff Beck is Jeff Beck, she gave him lead guitar duties on this 1999 tune, and his solo at roughly the 2:13 mark is incredible. He truly adds a lot to each song on which he appears, and this one, more than most, is proof of that. What's amusing to me is that in a Rolling Stone interview in 1997, Hynde acknowledged Jeff Beck as an inspiration. Jeff Beck, though I never had a chance to play like him, she added specifically, this one is included not because it is a classic or because it is one of my favorites, but because it was released 4 months ago. Beck was shredding right up until the end, popping up everywhere and making every song he touched cooler. This song is remarkable for a variety of reasons, that Ozzy Osbourne is still able to produce music despite seemingly never knowing where he is, that Ozzy still sounds precisely the same as he did in the 70 seconds, that it's extremely good, but Beck is one of the main ones. The call and response between Ozzy's vocals and Beck's guitar raises the overall quality level.